Now, what if I told you that, every place in Thailand has its own charm and its own benefits, but when it comes to Bangkok, there are a few things you might be missing out on. In today's video, I'm gonna break these down, these things that I think makes Bangkok absolutely amazing compared to some other places in Thailand. So if you are making your trip soon, come hang out. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the heart of the Bangkok metropolis. We are down here in the Siam district, pretty much smack dab in the heart of Bangkok. After these past few years in Thailand, I have pretty much been everywhere you can really go. Now, of course, that's not literal, but when it comes to all the main spots, all the spots you see on all these lists, videos that I've made a few of myself, honestly. All those places on that list, I've spent some time there. And while every part of Thailand is great for its own reasons, I think there are quite a few that kind of sets Bangkok apart. So I gathered up the ones that I feel are my personal favorites, things that I thought some of you might appreciate if you are coming to Thailand soon. And honestly, when it comes to Bangkok, I personally feel like a lot of people land here and they kind of just go on their way to other parts of Thailand. They don't get that full Bangkok experience. Well, I think you should travel around all of Thailand as much as you absolutely can. I think there are a few things a lot of people miss out on when it comes to Bangkok. So we're gonna get into those today. Let's do it. So our first point, if you are paying attention throughout this entire video, which I really hope you do, convenience is going to be a common trend. But in regards to this first point, we're just going to kind of narrow it down a little bit and talk about the convenience of getting around. Now, especially when you compare it to America, the vast majority of Thailand public transportation is awesome. You're never really gonna struggle to get around. Getting around is absolutely cheap, but Bangkok honestly is just a level above between all these trains behind me, tuk-tuks, which come at a price, but I feel like it is an essential Thailand experience. Of course, taxis, motorbikes, cars, you name it. Now, of course, if you are a little bit further out, maybe you're off one of the train lines, that's gonna switch it up quite a bit for you, but honestly, Bangkok has so many lines running all over the entirety of the city. It is relatively easy to make sure you are close to the train, and when you are close to whatever line, it makes it absolutely super easy to get around wherever you need to go. And unlike some other places that I've seen, like Tokyo or even Seoul, the trains here are actually pretty easy to figure out, which makes it a whole lot better. Now, in regards to this next point, if you do get around Thailand quite a bit, you'll start to notice that certain places kind of have a certain demographic of people. The, retired expats living here kind of end up in a certain area. The, budget backpackers kind of end up in another area. But one nice thing about Bangkok is if you're not retired, or maybe you're not on vacation, maybe you're actually looking to become a Thailand expat, Bangkok is amazing when it comes to work opportunities. Now, of course, Thailand is pretty strict when it comes to what industries foreigners can work in, but any of those industries where you are allowed, you're gonna be able to find them in Bangkok. Now, a lot of people will say, oh yeah, but with there being so many people, and yes, that is true, but for the most part, depending on what type of industry you're in, I'm assuming if you're coming to Bangkok to work, you are a professional. You're not looking for entry-level jobs. Bangkok, of course, being the biggest metropolitan in Thailand by far. If you are coming here to further your career, this is probably gonna be the best place to do it. Point, kind of sticking with that same theme, not only are you going to have access to more work opportunities being in Bangkok, with there being just so many people here, it's really hard to grasp. I still have trouble wrapping my brain around it, honestly. There are so many people in Bangkok, and honestly, a big motivator for me living here full time is your access to relationships, whether it be you want to get your lover boy on, whether you want to meet a nice lady, maybe you're just looking to make friends, maybe you're looking for professional relationships, you're looking to network with people. Bangkok is gonna be the place to do it. No matter what type of group of people you're interested in getting to know better or interested in meeting, you can 100% find them in Bangkok. Now, that's not to say that it can't be done in other places, but like we mentioned earlier, certain parts of Thailand kind of have a certain demographic. So if you're someone like myself, who's a bit younger, I'm not quite ready for that retired life of just going to the bar every day at 10 a.m. If I could, I would probably. But whether you're looking to build a romantic relationship, professional relationships, or just looking for other friends kind of in the same, part of life as you are, it is the easiest to do in Bangkok by far. Now, of course, another very important thing to consider on your trip to Thailand, honestly, whether you are coming for a vacation or if you're planning on working here, living here full time, and that's healthcare. Now, Thailand, there is accessible healthcare pretty much all over the country, but especially when it comes to Bangkok, maybe you're getting a little bit older, maybe you've got some pre-existing conditions. Bangkok is 100% the place to be when it comes to healthcare. There are endless clinics, endless world-renowned hospitals, places where you can get very high-quality medical care, or maybe you're looking for some more cosmetic stuff. Maybe you want to get some work done. Maybe you need your teeth fixed. You're going to have, without a doubt, the most options when it comes to Bangkok. And the nice thing about there being so many clinics, so many dentist offices, of course, everybody's competing. So if you're looking for very fair, very affordable care, whether it be medical, cosmetic, dental, whatever it is, Bangkok is definitely the place to be. Another big reason that I moved up here is pretty much no matter what your lifestyle is, no matter what you're looking for out of your Thailand experience, you can find it in Bangkok. Like we mentioned, if you're coming here as a professional, if you're coming here, I can't use a tripod. Rules are rules, but that doesn't mean that I have to like it. But essentially, as I was saying, no matter what you're looking for from your Thailand experience, you can find it in Bangkok. Whether you're coming here to work, make friends, want to eat some good food, which we will get into in a little bit, do not worry. No matter what you're looking for, you can 100% find it in Bangkok. Like we mentioned, there are so many different people here, so many opportunities to make friends, get introduced to different, scenes, activities, you name it. Bar none, Bangkok is the place to be if you're looking to get involved in new things or things that you just know you like. You can find them in other places, but it's 100% going to be easier if you're here in the capital. Food. Now, yes, you can find amazing food all over Thailand, especially when it comes to Thai food. Finding a good Thai, cheap, affordable, amazing Thai spot is easy no matter where you are in the country. But when it comes to Bangkok, no matter what type of food you want to eat, it is readily available here. And with it being such a huge city, so many businesses, it's kind of cutthroat if you are a business owner, but as a consumer, it's really nice because, the cream rises to the top. The places that aren't very good for whatever reason, they tend to come and go. So especially if you find some places that have been here for a while or places that are, prime real estate, like down here off of Sukhumvit, and they've been there for a long time, you can pretty much assume that that's for a reason. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been to some places where I don't really think the means justified the price. Does that make sense? The product justified the price. Of course, especially down here, you're gonna get taxed a little bit, but if you like to eat, you want to do some, food exploring, food traveling, it's really not even close in this regard. Yes, you can find good spots everywhere. I for sure have, especially when it comes to Thai food. But when you're talking that international scene, Bangkok is 100% an international city. So all those people have moved here for all kinds of different reasons, and they've brought their food with them. So that's a big one for me. So honestly, with me personally, one of, if not my biggest motivator for coming up to Bangkok as opposed to Pattaya is Bangkok is just a professional city. Like, I understand some people don't like, the hustle and bustle and like everything feeling so fast and everybody's focused on where they're going and what they're doing. But for me personally, being around other people when I can see that, like, hey, these people are going to work. Oh, this guy's dressed really sharp. He's obviously going to work. Look at this guy in this nice car in his suit. When I'm around stuff like that, it helps to, you know, continue to push me forward. Not so much for the material stuff. Like, of course, we all want a G-Wagon. We all want to have the fancy suits. Just being around other people that are on the grind, it kind of helps me to remember that, you know, everybody's in the process. When we look around and we see other people who they might look more successful than us, sometimes it can be hard, and sometimes it can like kind of demotivate you to be like, oh, well, I'm doing all this work and I'm not even close to that guy. But, you know, comparison is the thief of joy, absolutely. And the way that I look at it is use that as motivation. Look around, see all these other people that are, you know, working hard to get what they want. And it helps to just remind me that anything worth having doesn't come easy, right? Like, all these people here that are going to work and, you know, getting up early and getting on the train and maybe going to a job that they don't enjoy, they're all doing it with the goal to better themselves and better their environment. And for me, that's great. So I would say if you are somebody who's coming to Thailand, especially if you want to live here, but there's still things you want to accomplish, there's still things you need to work on, there's still things that you need to stay motivated in order to keep doing and to keep doing well, Bangkok is the place to be for a multitude of reasons, not just looking around and seeing other people doing the same, but like we mentioned, you can meet other people that might be able to help you along on your journey. Somebody you meet today, you never know where they're going to be in 5 years, right? The friends you make today could help you out today or 5 years down the road. They could give you a position, they could give you a leg up in whatever you're doing. So if that is something you're going to be doing, if you're coming here, there's goals you want to accomplish, I think this is the best place to be. So with all that in mind, is Bangkok perfect? Of course not. There are some things that I enjoyed more in other places. There are some other places that I think might be better for people in different situations. But if you're familiar with me a bit and what I'm doing and, you know, the reasons why I came to Thailand and what my goals are, and you have similar goals, I think Bangkok really is the place to be, especially if you're a bit younger. You're looking, you know, you're interested in having the chance to meet more people who are interested in the same things you are. You're looking to build your professional portfolio. You're looking to come here and get a new job, maybe move into a new industry. I don't really think there's any other place to be. And I think being here just gives you more perspective when you do go to other places. So if you are coming to Thailand, I know the vast majority of people that do visit Thailand, they come through Bangkok at some point. So I know a lot of people tend to kind of just show up and then hop a train or a taxi and just kind of go straight to wherever they're going. I highly advise spend a few days here. Get involved in the chaos. If you did make it this far in the video, thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully I was a decent ambassador for Bangkok. Maybe I changed your mind or at least got you thinking about it. If so, that is awesome. Thank you so much for being here. We've got a lot of cool things on the horizon. So if you would like to see more from Bangkok or Thailand as a whole, you know what to do. That subscribe button is down below. I'm gonna go drink a beer, I think. I am unreasonably upset about the tripod thing. So I'm gonna go drink a beer. I'm gonna get over it. I'll see you guys in the next video.